Hey, fourth grade. Today we're going to do another activity working on our inferences, and I found a fantastic wordless picture book called Flotsam by David Weisner to share with you today to work on making our inferences. So the first thing I want you to do is get a piece of paper and a pencil, and you are going to make this chart on it. So we've been working on these picture a day inferences. You guys haven't had this one yet, but you are used to seeing this little chart here. So at the top of your page, I want you to make 3 columns. One column that says background knowledge. What do I already know? The middle column will see, what do I see in this picture? You could put, what do I see in this page or these pages? Some of the inferences we're going to be making today will deal with multiple pages. And in the last box, you're going to put make inference. What do I think is happening? And this is what we're going to do for each of the times that I stop the book. Okay, I will, ask you a question and you will fill it out using these 3 boxes. Background knowledge, what do I already know? What do I see in the pictures? And making inferences. And we know that when we make inferences, we use what the author is telling us through the words and also through the pictures. And our schema, which is our background knowledge. And because our book is called Flotsam, I thought I would give you a little extra schema that you may not know. The definition of flotsam, which is the title of our book, means the wreckage of a ship or its cargo found floating on or washed up at sea. Okay, so our book is titled Flotsam. So the first thing I want you to do is to kind of think. You don't need to write anything down, but I want you to think, all right, so it's called flotsam. And now that we know that flotsam means, the definition is the wreckage of a ship or its cargo found floating or washed up by sea, what do you think this book is about? Okay, and that's what we're going to find out. So here we go. I hope that you enjoy this book. I thought it was really, really neat, and I think we're going to have a good time making some inferences. So, without further ado, here we go.
Flotsam, illustrated by David Weisner.
Okay, I want you to put number 1 on your paper, and I want you to make an inference about the last couple pages that we saw. What is this little boy, what's he doing? Tell me what you know about what's going on in these pictures from like your background knowledge, if you've ever been to the beach. And then I want you in the middle column to tell me what you've seen in these pictures. I know we've had a couple pictures, so you don't need to tell me what you've seen in every single picture. But just kind of give me a summary of what you've seen, and then make an inference. What do you think is going on? What do you think this boy is doing? Okay, you're gonna put number 2. And I want you to do the same thing with this. Now your background knowledge might not be as strong. You might not have as many ideas about what's going on here, but I want you to still fill out that graph. What you know from your knowledge about what you see in these pictures. In the middle box, you're going to fill out, just tell me what you see going on in this picture, and then make an inference. Make an inference about what's going on. As always, pause this video until you have that finished, and then push play and follow along. I want you to do the same thing with this page, okay? Give me your schema or your background knowledge about what's going on this page. Then in the middle box, just tell me what you see, and then make an inference. Make an inference using those two together to tell me in that final box what's going on. What's the author trying to tell us in this picture? Okay, I'm going to pause it right here, and I want you to think about the pictures that the boy is looking at. This is one of the pictures he's looking at. This is one. There was a really cool one with the sea turtle. There was one with a red fish. And I want you to make an inference about these pictures. You don't need to make an inference about each separate picture, but about the pictures that he's looking at. So in that first box, you're going to tell me your background knowledge about what you already know about those pictures. And then just kind of describe one or two of those pictures to me in the second box, and then make an inference. What's the author trying to tell us about these pictures? What's going on here? Pause the video until you're done with that one, and then move on. Okay, we're going to pause it again. Think about the one the slide we just saw before of the picture that the boy was looking at with the children in it. And feel free to slide back and, I'll move back for you so you can see that picture again one more time. So we're thinking about this picture and this picture, and I want you to fill out that chart again. Tell me about what you know about that picture and how this boy is reacting after seeing those pictures. And then make an inference about what you think's going on. Why does he look like this? What is he doing here? Why do you think he's doing that? Make that inference. Pause until you're done and then move on. Okay. I want you to think about the last picture we saw where he was looking at the picture with his magnifying glass, and then it showed his microscope, and then it showed this page. And I want you to make an inference. Fill out that chart again. Tell me what you already know about magnifying glasses, microscopes, these kinds of pictures. And then in the middle box, just tell me what you see. And then make an inference. What is the author trying to tell us? Why is this part of the story? Make an inference about what you think about these pictures. And then move on. Okay, what do you think he's doing here? You don't have to write an inference here, but what do you think he's doing? Let's see. I would like you to fill out the chart here. What do you know from, your life experience or what we've already read in this book or seen in this book? Okay, what do you already know? And then what do you see going on in this picture? And then make an inference. What is this boy doing? Why is he doing that? What do you think's going on? And then just play. I want you to look at this picture. And this one. And we're going to pause here. And I want you to think about those last 3 pages that we looked at. And I want you to make an inference there. What's going on with this camera? Okay? What's happening to this camera? What do you know from just your background knowledge and from what we've already found out from this book? What do you see happening in the pictures? And then make an inference of what's going on with this camera. When you're done with that, move on. Okay, this is the last part of the story. And what I want you to do is instead of making an inference, I want you to make a prediction. Okay? I want you to predict what would happen next in this instance. What would happen next if the author made the book much longer or if there was another chapter to this book? What do you think is going to happen next? And that is the end of Flotsam by David Weisner. I really love this book, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it too. I did ask you to stop in a lot of places, so feel free to play this video back, go back and forth in it so you can see maybe something that you missed as you fill out this paper. And don't forget, once you have it done, I need you to take a picture of it or scan it, text it to me, or email it to me. I can't wait to see your inferences. And remember, everybody's inferences might be a little bit different because we use our schema, which is our background knowledge, and every single one of us has had different experiences, so we have different background knowledge. So it's just something to think about. So I hope that you enjoyed this and that you have a fantastic day.